some of my earliest memories, my father and my mother, being on the farm and daddy going off to work and mama being at home cooking and I'm watching her to see what she's doing, right? And so when I thought that I would watch her well enough, when my mom had to go out of town, I decided I was going to cook for my dad. So we were always short on eggs. And this is the story that everybody tells. We were short on eggs, and he said, there's no sense in trying to worry about cooking with an egg, just make it without an egg. So I made a cake without an egg. And of course, nobody else liked it, but my daddy said it was so good, that I thought I did a real good job. Until one night, I was walking past their bedroom, and he said, "That girl thinks she can cook, but that mess was nasty." But I never told him that I heard him say
As
that.
well, the work ethic. She always worked in the garden. Even though she was a widower, she had more food and from the gardens than some of the people who had two parent families. And so I felt very special there. We end up taking them some vegetables. So we, even though we grew up without a father, we never felt deprived in that way. No. And plus we had social security from when he worked and whatever my mom would, she was very good, made our clothes, taught me how to sew. I think I'm more like her because she was the most influenced. My dad died when I was young.
We go about Betty. We grew up together. She was only a couple of years older than me. And we had a storm came and blew our house away. And it was a bunch of us. It was 8 of us there. It's kids. And Betty was kind of almost a baby. And she was helping everybody. Stuff happened. And she was always that way, doing stuff. And my other sisters and brothers, we was all running and hide. And she was out there picking up stuff, getting us out of the way
Yeah.
and out of the storm and all that stuff. She always thought on her feet. I would say, because I fell in the spring and she pulled me out, and she didn't allow me to drown because she knew I had to come out the water, and she pulled me out. Nobody told her. She was hollering, "Mama, child!" But she reached in and grabbed me and pulled me out. But a lot of kids might have left you in there.
Yeah, when screaming,
But she
mom
would
left,
she would always do
take
that.
charge.
I had to give her credit for that. She ain't had too much more credit other than that, but I give her that.
When you told me, he told me when I pulled him out the spring, if I'd have let him die, then he went straight to heaven. He told me, he was drunk when he told me that. Though. He said,
Literally.
"See, now I got to be
I
forgive
was
him for
giving
all
you,
the stuff
I was giving you good credit. I sit here and gave you all the good credit. Now
What?
you're messing up.
Now we're
with
gonna
that.
have a
Oh,
little rivalry.
I just wanted her to hear that because that was funny to me. You told me about Loretta come to your house, but my sister took me and tied me to the table leg, took on my hair.
Who did that?
Yeah.
Why'd you have to do that? Because you kept moving
She
around?
said, yeah, I kept moving. And she was trying to, wouldn't say she was yanking
That's-
on my hair.
And she
combing my hair.
tied you down? That's not
Tied me
nice.
to the table leg. Yeah.
Lord, I would never guess Aunt Ann would do something like
Oh,
that.
that's okay. I got even. Yeah.
What'd you do?
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, when she was supposed to put the wood in the stove and cook while Mama was in the field, and she made me go outside to get the wood, so I only got one piece, and I brought it inside, and instead of putting it in the stove, the corner where you're supposed to put all of it and make noise, so I took that one piece and threw it in that thing, and of course when Mama got there, wasn't no fire going on because I didn't put the wood in there. But Ann was responsible, so she got in trouble.
So she got in trouble for it. You
Yep.
knew she was going to get in trouble for
Yeah, I
it.
did that on purpose.